What is the shadow? I'm talking about the darker aspects of the mind, the darker aspects of the self. Terminology made famous by Mr. Carl Jung, the psychologist. We're talking about when you are sitting and meditating and just watching your thoughts come in and out. You may have a lot of benign thoughts, and then all of a sudden, bam, something dark comes into your mind, and you go, whoa, get that out of my head. What was that? That was the shadow. He'll speak up every now and then and speak his mind. Might not make any sense in reference to what you're doing and your goals and your dreams. But the shadow has its own motivation. It's very old, very ancient. We have a connection to something deeper and darker. If we have a connection to something higher, law of polarity would dictate that we have a connection to something darker as well. We can recognize that, we can have some control over it. We understand that we can be monsters, but we don't have to be. The danger lies, the danger lies in when people don't recognize that voice is a separate voice. That is not them. When people can't separate themselves from the shadow itself, that connection grows stronger, deeper, and darker. But if you can recognize it and understand it and not hate yourself and just move on, understand it and move on, you can overcome it. You can live with it. You can live with your beast. Understanding this shadow can help us understand different aspects of ourselves as well too. We understand light, we understand darkness, we can understand the different hues in between. We have more control over ourselves once we understand not only how great we can be, but how dark we can be as well too. And that is what we're aiming to do, make ourselves better people. We're not saints, but we can be the best possible versions of ourselves that we can be. And doing some inner work and understanding some of those darker thoughts and moving past them and understanding that's not who we are. That's an ancient part of us, just kicking up every now and then. We can transcend it. We can move on. That's what we're looking to do. Become better and heal. Not let the darker aspects of our psyche continue to hurt ourselves, possibly somebody else. We don't want that. Sometimes we see the shadow within other people before we see it in ourselves. But maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that we need to start looking within. That is what the shadow is. It's a dark connection to something ancient, deeper, and darker within ourselves. But we have that same connection to something higher. That's the direction that we're moving towards. So we nurture our connection to the higher. And we acknowledge what we have with us currently. We move forward. That's how I see the shadow. But not everybody sees the same thing that I see. If you see something different, if you have different ideas on this subject, feel free to drop a comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching.